You see, let me tell you, before you are chacharach, let me tell you. This is a building of a revolutionary party. And you know nothing about the revolution. So here you behave or else you jump. Here you don't laugh. Chief, can you get security to remove this thing? If you're not going to behave, you're going to call security to take you out. This is not a newsroom, this is a revolutionary house. And you don't come here with that tendency. Don't come here with that white tendency. Not yet. You can do it somewhere else. Not yet. If you've got a tendency of undermining blacks even where you work, you are in the wrong place. Yeah, you are in the wrong place.
That's rubbish.
And you can go out.
That's absolutely rubbish.
Yeah, you can go out. Rubbish is what you have covered in that trouser. That is rubbish. That which you have covered in this trouser is rubbish. Okay? You are a small boy. You can't do anything.
I didn't come here to be
Come out. Go out. Bastard. Go out. You bloody agent. Lindiwe Mazibuko is black. And where does racism come in there? It's black on black. I'm refusing to debate with her because she's not a politician. She's a servant of the madam. I want the madam herself. Lindiwe applied to make tea for the madam, and then she must continue to make tea for the madam. I deal with serious politicians, but also we are not going to take our profile and then profile Lindiwe. For sure you know that wherever we pitch up, the viewership, the listenership goes high like we're doing now. Everywhere the ANC speaks, people listen in their numbers, and we just play with that space and give it to a political non-entity. Lindiwe, we can't do that. People are going to be asking themselves, who's this one now who's debating with our political leadership? We cannot do that. At least the madam has got some little bit of profile. We can take her on. I'm sorry, Mr. President. I won't be cleaning on Mandela Day. I will be involved in a more productive activities which will leave long-lasting legacy and remembrance of our world icon. And those activities will, amongst others, include the rebuilding of mud schools
Honorable
in the Eastern
Chairperson,
Capes and
a point of order, please.
On a point of order, Tate Malema, please.
Honorable Chairperson, the Speaker called the Deputy President of the Republic, Cyril Ramaphosa, and I think he's honorable as the member of this House. Can you rule on that? Thank you.
Honorable Malema, the Honorable Deputy President of this House is an honorable member of this House.
No problem, Honorable Cyril Ramaphosa. The past 20 years has been 20 years of suffering and the poorest of the poor.
Yes, sir.
Agbare Speaker, is die agbare lid bereid om 'n vraag te vra? Is 'n baie maklike vraag. Ek wil vir hom vra, why does he deliver his speech in a white man's language of English, not in his own mother tongue?
Honorable Malema, are you prepared to respond to the question?
I have no time for racist questions. You are a man of tradition, Mr. President, a tradition of empty promises. Now knowing you will not be there in 2030, please say nothing about 2030 because you will not be there.
On a point of order here, the Speaker said the ANC government massacred people 2 years ago. Is it parliamentary? Is there any proof of that? Can you rule on that, Chairperson?
Mr. Malema.
I maintain that.
Mr. Malema.
The ANC government massacred the people in Marikana. Those police were representing the ANC government.
Mr. Malema.
I'm not going to draw.
Morena.
It's not going to happen that.
Honorable Malema. Honorable Malema.
I'm all yours, Chair.
Honorable Malema.
Honorable Chair.
Please accept that this House and all our houses of Parliament have simple rules to follow in a debate.
In his
Honorable Malema, there is an Honorable Blade Nzimande in this House.
Honorable Blade Nzimande, in his factional battles with President Thabo Mbeki,
Honorable Malema.
said 19...
Honorable
called you-
Malema, I will not have this house degenerating into this. Please debate the state of the nation, the factional battles and whatever, let them stay
No,
where
no,
they
no, no,
are.
Chair, I don't agree with that. No, I don't agree with that.
Honorable Malema,
You are not going to tell me, Chair, how I must debate.
Order, Chair.
Point of order,
You are
Chair.
not going to tell me how I must debate.
On point of order, Chair.
No, no, I can't be told what to say.
Honorable Malema. Order, members.
Point of order, Chair.
Members,
Order, Chair.
Point of order, Chair.
honorable members, I am quite fit to sit on this chair. Honorable Malema, we have taken you through the rules of these houses.
Mr. President, you were on a paraffin speed building stadiums for the 2010 Soccer World Cup, but you are failing to build schools and you are failing to build basic things like toilets. Radical economic transformation means
Honorable
we must
Malema,
play...
I'm afraid your time is up. Thank you very much.
No, but those orders you were eating on my
Honorable
time.
Malema,
Chair. Mr. President, la o ka itima metsi o tla bona e nwele.
order.
Mr. President, we are asking this question precisely because you have not provided the answer. Because you firstly failed to meet the 14 days of the public protector. And secondly, when you responded, you are telling us of the Minister of Police who must still decide who must pay. And in our view, the report of the public protector supersedes any other form of report which you might be expecting somewhere else. So the question we're asking today, and we are not going to leave here before we get an answer, is when are you paying the money? Because the public protector has instructed you that you must pay the money.
Point of order, Chair.
And we want the date of
Speaker,
when are you paying
Speaker,
the
point
money.
of order.
These things of point of order are the ones that you are hiding behind. Ne? You are very good at that because every time reports are brought here, it's
Speaker,
point of order,
The
point of
honorable-
order.
the
We
honorable
are here to
member-
ask questions and we need answers. Please.
Go.
One hour money. 1 hour money. One hour money. Date and time.
You won't remove us. We're not going anywhere.
Pay back the money. Pay back the money. Pay back.
Honorable members.
On a point of order on you.
No, I've not recognized you, Honorable Malema. Take your seat.
No, I'm rising
No,
on a
no,
point
I've
of
not
order.
recognized you. Take your seat.
Honorable Chair,
Honorable Malema.
the point of order
Honorable
is allowed by
Malema,
the
take
rules.
your
I'm
seat.
rising
I've
on
not
a point of
recognized
order.
you. There's another member of your own party behind you, rose
I
ahead
don't
of
know-
you.
I don't know.
I've not recognized
But
you.
this thing of pointing us with fingers, what do you call that?
Honorable member.
Why do you point me with
Honorable
a finger?
member, take your seat.
But why do you point me with a finger?
I have not recognized you.
But why do you point me with a
Honorable
finger?
member,
Please,
take
ma'am.
your seat. Take your seat. Honorable Malema.
Honorable Chair, not only hypocrisy, charlatans, losers, all those things, you must check them because
Order, honorable members.
you can't be here, Honorable Mbalula, if you don't know, if you have
Honorable
not won,
Malema.
if you have not won a seat.
Honorable Malema.
So there can't
Your
be a
point is
loser
noted, honorable member. It's noted. Continue, honorable minister. Take
No,
your
on
seat.
a point of
no,
order.
No, no, no.
You
Honorable
are
Malema.
abusing process on a
Take your
point of
seat.
order. Chair.
Honorable Malema, take your seat. Take your seat. Take your seat. Honorable Minister, proceed, please. Honorable members, you are now disrupting the debate. You are disrupting the debate. What is, Honorable Malema, what is your point of order?
Honorable Chair, you are abusing this process because you are taking advantage of being the chair to respond to speakers' issues here. Because all
Honorable
of us,
Malema,
when we are accused, we are going to stand up and respond.
Honorable Malema, take
taking
your seat,
precedence
please.
From you.
Take your seat, please. Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Steenhuisen?
No, Chair.
Well, it's very clear.
Honorable Malema, why are you rising?
No. We raised an issue earlier about these people who are participating here, and you have warned them. Now this Gwede stand up here and then he waves.
No,
these
honorable
people
member.
here. And you have called them to order. We're not going to
Order,
be
honorable
abused here by
members.
this useless Gwede who
Honorable
comes here and
Honorable
disrespect
Malema,
the
take your seat,
proceedings
please.
of this house.
Honorable Malema, take your seat.
We don't believe in the speaker, and we are not persuaded by personal attacks by the ANC, especially honorable members like Mbalula, who himself knows very well that he's a howler, who himself knows very well that he knows nothing about Marxism and Lenin, who himself lost to Gwede Mantashe, who came to supervise him today to make sure that he doesn't vote with us because they doubt him, and he has committed a class suicide. He has sold his soul, and even when he's on the gallery, you can see he's begging for his job. If there is any hypocrite in this house, it's Fikile Mbalula, who's never true to any cause because he lacks a backbone. Therefore, we must put it very clear here today.
Honorable Malema, there's a point of order. Yes, honorable member.
Honorable Chairperson,
Chair,
I think there are honorable members in this house. There are no hypocrites. Can you rule on that, please?
Order. Order, honorable members. Honorable Malema, you've referred to another member of the House as a hypocrite. Will we withdraw that remark, please?
No, hypocrite, you refuse to withdraw it earlier. Once you refuse to do something, it becomes a precedent. You never ruled, you are waiting for your ruling, couple it with this one.
No,
and come back with a ruling on hypocrite.
No,
Yes.
honorable members, Honorable Malema is referring to a precedent that I'm not aware of. I think it will be fair. Let me check on that precedent that he's referring to. And if need be, then I will come back to the House to rule on that matter.
Now, Honorable Chair.
I'll come back to you afterwards, honorable member.
So I was still saying it is incorrect for us to come and stand to agree with what the ruling party has said because it has said nothing. And except to call us all sorts of names led by Minister of Sports, who himself is a hypocrite.
Honorable member, your time is now expired.
Who was elected on the ticket of change.
Honorable member, your time is now expired.
Change, who was elected on who was contesting
honorable member
on the ticket of economic freedom and change against that.
Honorable Malema,
so any
your time is now expired. Thank you.
Mbalula.
Thank you, honorable member. Thank you.
Your hands have got blood of
Honorable
innocent
Malema.
people who died in Marikana.
Honorable Malema, you have to withdraw that.
Accept the responsibility.
Honorable Malema, withdraw the remark that the Deputy President's hands is full of blood.
I'm not going to do that. The Deputy President killed the people in Marikana.
Honorable Malema, if you are not going to withdraw that, you have therefore to leave the House.
He's a murderer of workers in Marikana. It's a fact. He said
Honorable
committed action in Marikana and he killed
Honorable
the workers.
Malema and Honorable Shibambu, you have to withdraw that.
Now I'm not going to withdraw.
If you are not going to withdraw, then you have to leave the House.
Honorable Speaker.
You have to leave the House.
Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Malema, please leave the House, and Honorable Shibambu, on the basis that you are not withdrawing those remarks which are unparliamentary, you have to leave the House.
On a point of order.